I will be showing all of my new Roblox Islands update ideas. This is another Roblox Islands update ideas video, and basically how this is going to work, I have a whole bunch of very good ideas for a new update in Roblox Islands, and I'm trying to make pictures for most of them, but some of them I just can't make pictures for. But I hope you all enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on for daily Islands videos, like the video, join the Discord server and Roblox group linked in the description for trading and talking about Roblox Islands. The first idea is to have daily rewards. Now they could do this as a button on the side, or they could do it as a different button, maybe in the bottom of the screen or somewhere on the screen, or they could do daily rewards where there's a daily reward person here and then you just get your daily reward from them. But how this would work, so each day the daily reward gets bigger. For example, many mobile games have daily rewards for 7 days, and each day it gets better. Each day that you log in, you can claim one. It would be like that, except it's forever, and each day just gets a little better. It could have a bigger or better reward every 5 to 10 days. Maybe you would get it just by joining, or you'd have to do small challenges like play the game for 10 minutes, or farm for a little bit, or just do something to be able to get it. So here's an example of the first few days. Maybe the first day could be a berry seed, the second day could be 10k coins, the third day could be 5 berry seeds, and so on, and it could keep going up every day, and then eventually, once it's giving people kinda big daily rewards, then it just stops there or goes up very, very slowly. But the most it would probably give in a daily reward would maybe be 1,000,000 coins, because I mean that's kinda a lot, but not really a lot. So, by the way, let me know in the comments any of your update ideas for Roblox Islands. Second idea is random secret items. So they could add a secret item to the game and not really tell anyone about it. And they have it where it's a very, very low drop rate whenever you're fighting slime or anything to get it as an item that's dropped. So barely anyone would have it, and it would just be a very secret item. Or they could introduce other secret items into the game somehow, but I think it would be nice to have a new secret item. Next idea is very huge. So this idea is bosses. So bosses are randomized with a size anywhere from probably like as big as a person to as big as a house. So some of them could be pretty big, but its health would be anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000, and for comparison, Green Slime's health is 100, and the spellbook does 60 damage as the best weapon. And then in addition to that, bosses are also randomized with armor. Different armors add random amounts of health from 500 to 5,000 to the boss, and that can be made out of any material, even materials that aren't in the game. And also a random weapon, same thing with that. But how it's going to work is whenever you defeat the boss, then the boss will drop the armor and the sword to whoever did the most damage to it. So not whoever killed it, because that would be unfair. And if it was split between people, well, I guess many people would try to attack it at the same time. So maybe it could give the armor and sword it has to the top 3 people who did the most damage, because that would make more sense. But anyways, just a boss that would give you stuff, and it would be items that aren't craftable, so you could only get them from the boss. But some examples are steel armor, which would give 150 health to the player, opal armor, which would give 750 health to the player. And by the way, the boss's swords would do around 50 to 500 damage whenever attacking someone, but it would, of course, kind of do way less whenever the person actually has it. An example for a sword is Emerald Sword, 150 damage per hit. And bosses would be found on a new island, which you can get by fighting lizard wizards. So this island could be called Fallen Island, and the key would be Fallen Island key and look gray. And bosses could also have randomized names, like, well, if they didn't have a name, then that would be weird, because all of the other things have names, like slimes, the buffalo things, and wizard lizards. Next is permanent island keys. So these would be good, so that you don't have to keep fighting the same things over and over again just to get to an island, because it gets kind of annoying. Especially later, if they add a whole bunch of new islands, then it's gonna be hard to do, because you're gonna have to keep farming just to get to the very last one, and then whenever you need to do something, or need to get more heals, then you'll have to repeat that all over again. So the adventurer could sell island keys, but permanent ones. The slime island key would be free because it's already free, the buffalo island key would be 500k coins, and the wizard island key would be 2 million coins. So they could make them more expensive or less expensive based on whatever they think if they actually added it. But that would be good to have permanent island keys in the game. It would just be way better than it is right now, because right now you have to fight a lot of things, but there are only 3 islands, so you don't really have to fight that much, but it's going to be kinda hard to do in the future. Next idea is auto farms. I'm not talking about, like, well, right now you can make an auto farm, but I mean, like, an auto farm where something automatically does something for you. Like, you could hire the fisherman to fish for you, and then you could pay him a certain amount of coins for every minute that he fishes for you, and then you can upgrade him, and then he can just automatically fish for you, and then after that you can just collect all of the fish that he fished. And then you could hire the sell crops guy to harvest crops for you and instantly sell them and replant them. And then you could hire the baker to cook for you even, maybe. But where you can just hire and have auto farms with everything. Something that this would be good for is the adventurer. You could hire him to farm slimes or buffalo or wizard lizards or whatever you want. You could hire the adventurer to do. But that would be very good because it would make it easier to get items. And the only 2 that would actually be really good would be the adventurer where you can hire him and the fisherman where you can hire him. Also, VIP servers are free now, so if someone's at the block limit, which I'm pretty sure the server block limit is around 200,000 or 250,000, something like that, maybe even more. And the player block limit is 50,000 or 75,000 or something right now. But since VIP servers are free, maybe if you own a VIP server, then you should be able to set your own block limit, and if you set it as the server limit, then no one would be able to join you, but then you could have a very huge island. Or, instead of that, you could buy more blocks to the block limit. So the block limit could be 50,000, but for maybe 1 million coins, you could increase it to 60,000, and then 10 million for 70,000. And then 100 million for 80,000, 1 billion for 90,000, and 10 billion for 100,000. Next is, well, I don't know if this is possible, but you know how torches are available in the workbench now, and they're basically worth nothing anymore? Well, if they could somehow make it so that the old torches are now called legacy torches, kinda like how the old industrial food processor is now the legacy industrial food processor, but with torches. So this would be very good because, well, people that traded for torches would be able to actually have them, because a lot of people traded for them. They were the 2nd most popular secret item, but I still have my 2 on the wall right here, because, well, I never took them down, and they were originally the old torches. But they could use the old torch design, either the original one, where it was just a wooden stick that was super bright, or the one on the wall that was like an actual torch mounted on the wall. But just legacy torches so that the new torches don't interfere with them, and the legacy torches can still be traded like a secret item. My last idea is creative mode. So if you own a VIP server, which they're free, so, well, yeah, but if you own a VIP server, you can set it to creative mode, and then it will give you a whole new island save. So basically, you would have your normal island, which for me would be this one, and then you'd have a creative mode island that you can only access in VIP servers. But you would get infinite of every block to place, and you could build or do anything that you want. Now, since it's creative mode, you would just be limited to your island. You would already have everything that can be placed in your inventory. You would only get placeable items, not the other items, and the portal would not exist if you are on creative mode, because you don't need to go anywhere since creative mode is just for building. But you would be able to just build whatever you want, and then you could also teleport people. You could even include PvP in creative mode, So it's kind of like if you own a Minecraft server, how you can do literally anything and build whatever you want and have whatever server you want, kind of like that, but in Roblox Skyblock. For example, if I wanted to host a PvP tournament, then I could make it happen. But I guess they could also include weapons in the creative game mode, but it would just be nice if they added creative, because creative is a good thing in Minecraft, and if it's in Skyblock, then I guarantee more people will play. Because if the title says creative, Skyblock is probably going to hit 200,000 players. Anyways, those are all of my update ideas, and I probably sounded tired because I woke up at 4 AM. But now for the outro. Thanks for watching. Let me know your update ideas in the comments, and you can also vote for ideas in the comments by liking or disliking them, and I'll check the comments and see if there are any great ideas. But make sure to subscribe with notifications on for daily islands videos. Like the video, join the Discord server and Roblox group linked in the description for trading and talking about islands, and follow my Twitter at Telanthric. I'm trying to hit 1,000 followers, and I'm also trying to hit 200k subscribers on YouTube, so let's try to hit that, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, YouTube!